and welcome back to English Speaking Practice for Beginners, Daily Real Conversations. Today, we're diving into a practical skill, talking to a taxi driver in English.
Indeed, taxis and rideshare apps like Uber or Lyft are essential in urban life. Travel Weekly reports that 78% of international travelers use these services.
It's such a common experience, isn't it? Even if you're not a frequent traveler, there'll be times when this skill is indispensable.
Absolutely. Picture this. You're in a new city, rain pouring, and all you need is a quick ride to your hotel. Speaking English comfortably can make a world of difference.
Exactly, David. But what if someone feels anxious? How can we ease those nerves?
Well, one way is by practicing set phrases until they become second nature. It's just like rehearsing lines for a play.
That's a great analogy. And remember, taxi drivers are used to hearing different accents and levels of English fluency.
Right, they focus on understanding rather than evaluating your grammar. So, a little courage goes a long way.
And by practicing today, we hope to arm our listeners with the confidence they need.
Exactly. So let's get started and make your next ride a breeze.
Let's start with some basic phrases. When you enter a taxi, you can say, "Hello, can you take me to destination?" Or, "I'd like to go to destination, please."
And if you're curious about the cost, you might ask, how much will it cost to go to destination? Or, do you use a meter?
These questions are crucial, especially in cities where taxi fares can vary widely.
Exactly. Now, what about giving directions during the ride? You could say, please turn left here, or could you drop me off in front of the hotel?
Yes, and these phrases not only help in navigation, but also in building rapport with the driver.
True, a friendly interaction can often lead to a more pleasant ride.
But what if someone isn't comfortable speaking? Is there an alternative?
Showing the driver a map or the address on your phone works too. Technology can be a great bridge.
Good point, David. But practicing these phrases can gradually build confidence over time.
Absolutely. The more familiar they become, the more natural they'll feel.
Let me share a story. My first time taking a taxi in New York was nerve-wracking. I just handed the driver my phone with the address.
And how did the driver respond?
He smiled and said, "You can just tell me it's okay." That small reassurance gave me the confidence to speak up next time.
That's a lovely story. Taxi drivers can indeed be quite understanding and friendly.
They are often the first locals you interact with, and their welcoming attitude can set a positive tone for your trip.
True, but there are always exceptions. What if a driver isn't as friendly?
In those cases, staying polite and focused on your communication can help. Remember, you're just there for the ride.
Exactly. And most drivers appreciate a polite passenger even if there's a language barrier.
Yes, a smile and a thank you can often turn things around.
Absolutely. Every interaction is an opportunity to practice and grow more confident.
Let's practice a short conversation to illustrate these phrases in action.
As taxi driver, hello, where to?
As passenger, "Hi, could you take me to Central Park, please?"
As taxi driver, sure. Do you want the fastest way or the cheapest way?
As passenger, "The cheapest way, please. Thank you."
As taxi driver, no problem. Do you have a preference for the route?
As passenger, "Not really, just as long as it's affordable."
As taxi driver, all right, I'll take a scenic route that's budget friendly.
As passenger, "Sounds great. I appreciate it."
As taxi driver, you're welcome. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Did you know that language experts say learning set phrases for common situations can boost speaking confidence by up to 40% faster?
That's right. It's like having a toolbox of ready-made responses for everyday interactions.
And practicing these phrases repeatedly can make your responses feel automatic, reducing the stress of thinking on the spot.
Exactly. It's akin to muscle memory for language. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes.
And remember, the goal is communication, not perfection. A little effort can go a long way.
Indeed, even native speakers make mistakes, so don't be too hard on yourself.
And a smile is universal. It can bridge gaps that words sometimes can't.
That's a beautiful thought, David. A positive attitude often leads to positive experiences.
Absolutely. So embrace each chance to speak as a step towards fluency.
Well said. Let's continue to encourage our listeners to keep practicing.
Let's quickly recap. When you enter a taxi, greet the driver, hello or hi. State your destination. Could you take me to?
Don't forget to inquire about cost or the meter if needed, and give directions during the ride if necessary.
And always end on a polite note with a thank you. These simple steps can make a big difference.
Exactly. The more you practice, the more these sentences will flow naturally in conversation.
That's all for today's episode of English Speaking Practice for Beginners. We hope you enjoyed learning taxi English.
If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it. And tell us in the comments, have you ever taken a taxi in another country? What was your experience?
Next time, we'll explore buying clothes at a street market. Easy English for bargaining, shopping. You won't want to miss it.
Looking forward to that. It's an exciting topic with lots of fun interactions.
All right, that's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing and stay confident.